Welcome, everyone. It is 2023. This week, we'll be talking about Sony came to CES 2023 with some surprises. Bungie's working on a number of unannounced projects for Sony. We'll see what that is. Nintendo meets their match in YouTube court. And this week, what we've been playing, we'll be talking about all the games we played over break. We got all this for you and so much more of the new year of Press X to Start podcast, season 7, episode 1. What's up, everyone? I'm your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices. I got to do it one more time. AKA Speed Demon. Hopefully, I won't get a strike from Michael Jackson's. Yeah.
Because you
Who else
sounded
is here?
just like him. I am Sean MF Ross.
What the MF stand for?
I am him, Himlinson.
Oh, Himlinson. Okay, all right. And then last up we have.
Hi everyone, I'm Avery.
Oh.
You see how you just tapped the udder? I like that.
That's a cool little thing. Like that's part of his AKA. Like it's off and then it's on. It's like glowing red. It's like the heart of a dragon right there. All right. Now you know who we are. Press X Star Podcast is a weekly show where we talk about the latest gaming news, review the biggest games, and give you our thoughts on games we are playing. Our goal is to expand the video game media landscape through an underserved point of view. Am I yelling? I feel like I'm yelling. I can hear myself in my head. It's all the thoughts. On YouTube, you can get our gaming news breakout on Tuesdays, what we've been playing on Thursday, and the whole thing as a podcast on Fridays. If, and we know you are, watching on YouTube, you can support us by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you are listening, we would appreciate you leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts or podcast services you are using. If you want to join the conversations, you can by joining our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. Before we jump into what you've been waiting for, we have a couple of big announcements. First up, because it is 2023, we will be going through a little bit of a rebranding when it comes to all of our visuals. So, this frame that you see, it's going to be different. The logo that you see, different as well. My voice, probably not different. I'm 36. This is where it's at. But everything else, it's going to be cool. And then starting January 15th, our podcast will be live on YouTube and all the other podcasts going forward. It's going to be crazy. So make sure you join the channel to get all the updates and to join a conversation. And then there's a little teaser for you, but Press X game streamings will be coming soon. So you'll be able to check out us as we play games and have conversations and tell great jokes. So make sure
You are
you're here for
really
all that.
selling this thing. Move on.
I try my best. Okay, I'm not a salesman. I draw stuff. Now we will talk about the games we have been playing over our break. I'm a little goldfish. All right. Let's jump with Avery. Avery, what have you been playing over this winter break?
The last thing I talked about before we went on the hiatus was that I was attempting to try and play the Witcher Next Gen update on PS5 and how I found it really annoying to get the thing to work. Eventually got it to work. The only issue I have now is that it's hardwired to my physical disc, which means that I have to keep my Witcher 3 physical disc in my disc crate to actually boot up the digital game I downloaded. But that's neither here or there. Witcher 3, the Witcher world presentation is amazing. I'm playing the DLC Blood and Wine, and I think it's really cool. Really cool. That being said, I think the way the Witcher 3 controls, especially now in our year of our Lord 2023, is awful. I have never jumped back into a game and had no idea how to use any of its controls because nothing was intuitive.
The slashing is like R1, R2, right? R1's the
Dude,
light.
I played it yesterday. I can't even tell you what button was the slash.
No, I definitely remember when I played Witcher 3. I was like, okay, this is interesting in terms of like how you do combat. Yeah.
Yeah, I just know now that like I'm playing it on like the lowest difficulty because I'm just trying to
Yeah.
enjoy the game, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, it's just like I hate all combat. This is dumb. I don't like any of this. Huh. Like
Are you
another thing I really annoyed me is that like the way the skill trees work in this game, I didn't realize how dumb it was. Where it's like you have this big open skill tree, but unlocking skills, you have to load them into like a second skill tree, and you can only learn a small amount of them.
Oh yeah.
So like
Oh
I
my god.
jumped into
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
game and
yeah.
I jumped into the game. I thought my character had reset because I went in and I had like 25 skill points just on this like level 40 character. And I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this? And I started buying skills and I looked at the second skill. Oh, this is why it was that. And I bought a bunch of skills mid max it and just didn't think about it.
Right.
What did they change recently? 'Cause I thought they changed something about the skill tree recently. They revamped something with the
Couldn't even tell you.
remaster.
Couldn't even tell you. I didn't care to look into any of the differences because it's not like I was playing the game from the start again. I was just loading my old save so I could just do the DLC.
Right, right,
Gotcha.
right. Oh man. So I had a question. So how much did you end up playing of it?
I played
Are you still
about
planning on like finishing it up?
I don't know because like I said,
Okay.
the game's narrative is super compelling. And like the quest I did before I stopped playing involving vampires and a fucking the Queen of France and like a treasure hunt was really fun. But I was just like I got to a comment section and I'm like, I'm not having fun with this. I can't even remember how like using health items works. Like, oh, this game doesn't have health potions. You like you have to take
Oh.
you have to consume you have to consume milk of magnesia to boost your regeneration and bullshit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's so many things I don't think have aged well about this game I haven't touched in like 5 years. And I'm just like, oh, this is a lot.
Hmm.
Dang. Dang.
I never got far in it. I think, as I've been told, I was still in the tutorial section, and it just lost me.
Right. All right, Sean. Well, what you been playing?
So I finally got Bayonetta 3, and
Oh, okay.
as I said in the chat, this sure is Bayonetta.
Oh,
Um,
we need to just intro. Yeah. Wait a
yeah.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's pause real quick because
We're gonna go down memory lane about this.
Avery and Marcus were having a conversation about Last of Us, right?
No, we were
Yeah.
having a conversation about Last of Us that came into us roasting the way God of War was the story was told. And then Sean comes in like Sean's comment read like he just posted a news image that didn't load. Like I thought I was crazy. I was at my job, which has bad internet, having a conversation with Marcus, and then I hear Sean like, "Oh, this is Bayonetta." I'm like, "Oh shit, I just missed the message here. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm walking around my office to find an internet signal to get this image to load, and this motherfucker is still talking still talking like the like what he, about this link
Oh
that
my
doesn't
god.
exist, and then like me and DJ are like. Even DJ, who's at
Yeah,
like
I was
internet
like, what are
connection,
you
is like,
talking about?
it's not loading. And Sean's acting like, no, it's perfectly fine way to enter into a conversation.
And then Sean posted a screenshot. I'm like, this don't help. I don't understand. Like, what's going on?
I was really angry at this point because he was like, Sean was so adamant, like, what the fuck are these dudes talking about? I'm being perfectly clear about this. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, this motherfucker's talking to a wall. He's like, he's talking about Bayonetta 3. Then he's asking me about if I bought a game. He doesn't tell me what game it is. And then
Oh
when
my
I ask him
god.
what is he talking about, he doesn't even say Bayonetta 3. He just he memes up the word Bayonetta and put the 3 at the end of it. I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about?
When he posted the screenshot, I literally had the meme of the white lady with the blonde hair doing math in her head. I'm like, okay, so he says this sure is Bayonetta, but the thing above it is like Ragnarok stuff. So he screenshot it. So that means that like we didn't miss anything. So is there like a secret message or something? Like I was just so like, what's happening?
This motherfucker's talking to a wall. That's all
Oh
I
my
can
gosh.
say.
Anywho,
What I should have said is, Sean, you need to read.
anywho.
We cleared it out. We cleared it out. Sean explained himself after we told him you kind
He
of need to
did,
explain
yeah.
yourself in this context, and
Oh
we
my
moved
god.
on. I never answered the
Uh,
question, but we moved on.
if you enjoy the Bayonetta series, you should play this game.
Did you beat it? Or are you still working through
Nah,
it?
not yet. I'm
Okay.
on like I think it has like Fuck, I'm mixing up Yakuza 4 and Bayonetta. One of them has 20
As you
chapters.
do.
One of them has 20 chapters, and this is a multiverse game essentially.
Mhm.
And two things. One, I am so sad that this is stuck on Nintendo Switch because these visuals, I can tell they're trying to go for big budget visuals, but this shit is so muddy at times. It is
Yeah.
saddening. Uh, it just could be better. Two, what's her name? Helena Taylor?
Yeah, Helena Taylor.
The voice
God
actress.
damn. Yeah, that was very disingenuous. Now that now that I play it, I understand what they meant by a cameo because it's a multiverse game. So
Well,
she could,
that's my big issue. Well, I haven't played Bayonetta 3, but I'm part of the
Mhm.
Bayonetta army and of people who love the franchise. And I subscribe to the website that is Bayonetta 3 updates, which went like 10 years without an update until we got Glory to Jubileus Bayonetta 3 trailer. And like, to get to Sean's point, minor Bayonetta spoiler, and this is my, I guess, a explanation for all of Bayonetta's weird continuity bullshit. Every Bayonetta game takes place in a completely separate universe. They just never talked about this or acknowledged it. So like,
Wait, really?
Okay, so that makes sense why she doesn't keep her weapons and all that shit too. Then,
well, it doesn't. Oh, here's the thing: they were all continuous until this game that separated them into separate universes.
and I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with that. What I was ultimately getting to was they offered her a set of money to play, Bayonetta for the game. She wanted more money, whatever. And then they offered her money for a cameo, and she said, hell no. And now that I see what they mean by the cameo, because you come across other Bayonettas in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it is bombastic and batshit crazy. Some of the things you have a fucking train at some point as a weapon. It's
Like a choo-choo train?
yes, a straight up
Yes.
a train that you lay the
The
tracks.
enemy, the enemy of John Henry itself, the steam engine.
you hold out the button to lay the tracks, and it attacks enemies along its path. You have a mallet gun that you swing around, but also shoot from. It's just you have hell yo-yos and.
Okay. You're talking about Kingdom Hearts. You're talking
It's
about Kingdom Hearts right
Bayonetta as
now.
fuck. That's what it is.
Like,
And I sat down to play it, and I played nothing else for the rest of the day when I got into it. So like, if
That's
you
pretty
like
good,
Bayonetta, go ahead and play this game, man.
If you like Bayonetta if you like Bayonetta and don't have any preconceived notions about its narrative,
yeah,
you'll love this game.
yeah, I'm in for a good time. I'm not here to be explaining my good time. I'm loving this game, and I'm really upset that it's stuck on the Switch ultimately. But this game is bad shit.
okay.
It almost makes me want to go play DMC 5.
I mean,
I may catch that.
Is that
I haven't
on...
Switch. No.
No.
No, but I mean, it's a game of the same vein, basically,
Yeah.
where you just
Is
action
that on PlayStation?
It's on
Plus?
It's on PS4. No, it's not on PS Plus yet. I would have been played it.
Okay.
But it's a game of the same vein where you're getting scores for your action, combat and all that
Character
stuff.
action.
And it's just enjoyable, man. But go ahead.
So real quick, this is shop talk. I actually had a idea of me being the one DMC I can't think of the word. Detractor?
Yeah.
It's not even a detractor because you haven't really played the game to have a detractor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're just creating fake memes are deeply problematic, but a franchise you just don't want to play.
I heard the rumor about Dante, you guys.
Don't make me pull up the real rumors about Genshin Impact.
Oh, shots fired.
That those people are very nice people. Is that what you're talking about? But yeah,
Sure, DJ.
I was
Ignore people named Peter who are from the family of File.
Wait, what? I don't know what he's talking about. Should I be worried?
Yes. Look at half the cast of Genshin Impact and be worried.
But yeah, I was thinking of maybe we could do a thing where I could play Devil May Cry 5 and give a take on
play it live and give a
Yeah.
take. Your hot take.
I
But yeah,
would say if we do that, I say we don't start with 5. I say you have to work through 1, 3, 4, and then 5.
you're making me work for it.
Like I said, you don't need to be playing all those Genshin hours. Your game's not going anywhere.
You're right. No, it's definitely here, man. It's definitely stay. All right. What did I do over this break? There's a list of games, guys. I'll be real quick. I beat Pokemon Violet. That is a wonderful time that is unfortunately just marred by the visual fidelity issues that has plagued that game and will forever plague that game until Nintendo does something. Again, I think just to go along with the whole news thing that we were talking about with the no Switch 2 coming out this year, it really sucks because the Pokemon would just be so great on Switch too. Anyways, that's that. I really enjoyed that game. I thought the ending was really cool. There's a bunch of like end game stuff that you can do. I haven't done any of that stuff yet. The Elite Four completely rocked them. It was just great. What is this? What is this? Oh,
Ignore it,
okay.
Negro.
The reading comprehension on this fucking show.
You scum.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy fucking shit. Okay, to explain to everyone, a piece of Sony news kind of leaked a while ago, and I've been paying attention to this, and I finally got the leaked footage, and I put it in our chat just to show people, and just like, oh, there's. But I also put in a message under it. Ignore this. Keep going, Donald, because he was in the middle of talking. And then he saw both images, apparently just didn't look at the words under it, and just asked.
I
He
saw
said, "Squirrel."
ignore this, keep going, Donald, and I read ignore Donald. I was like, no, you won't. No, you won't.
To clarify, my words were
Anyway.
ignore this, keep going, Donald. You're doing great. I believe in you. It was the most positive I could be.
It was funny though, because like basically my window, I just saw the ignore this, keep going, Donald. And I read it as ignore Donald, and then the keep going, you're doing great popped up. But by the time it was just too late. It was too late, guys. But yeah, I've been playing more Marvel Snap. That just has me when I have my phone up, when I'm putting London to bed. Marvel Snap time. She knows it. She knows not to bother me. It's all great. Um, I beat God of War Ragnarok. I absolutely love that. At this point, we're probably not going to do a review on it because it's too far out. But yeah, great game. Absolutely loved it. I made a promise to Jordan that after I beat God of War, I will get onto Need for Speed Unbound. I did. I absolutely love this game. It is. It's doing all the things that Midnight Club Street Racing 3 Dub Edition did for me way back when on my PS2. Um, Playing this game, I'm like, you know what? EA could absolutely do a SSX 3 or SSX 4 or SSX whatever. Like they can do it. Like there's
What
a
happened
bunch
to
of
that? What
music.
happened to that other game you were playing? That extreme sports bullshit. I thought that was your savior.
Riders
No,
Republic.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Dang it, Avery. I don't know what you're talking about, Sean. I've never heard of that game before. Anyways, Need for Speed Unbound. Yeah, I don't know. Pour one out for Rise Republic. I don't know where that game is right now.
We told
But
you it's gonna be trash. Go ahead.
I think it's more a victim of DJ playing 15 games of
Um,
service at the same time. Eventually, something would have to give.
Yeah.
yeah. Time.
Squirrel.
Time is. But yeah, Need for Speed Unbound. Like, yeah, I definitely think that EA could do a SSX. I really hope that this is just another feather in the cap for them. Like, oh, maybe this might work. What else I've been doing? I have been playing more Genshin Impact, especially because Avery's been talking about it. I just finished the chapter 3 stuff. The ending to that is so crazy Matrix Banana Town. Like, it wouldn't even make any sense to me talking about it because no one would understand what I'm talking about. But boy, was it a fun time. I can't wait for the next chapter or whatever that's going to come out in X number of months. Last thing, I just want to give a quick shout out to Gundam Battle Operations 2. As you guys know, I love Gundam. I play Gundam Battle Operations 2 a lot. I follow a couple of content creators, and in a match I had over the break, I actually played with two content creators at the same time. I did great in the match, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I praised both of them, and they praised me back, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm living my life right now. This is great. This is great." I put both my hands up. It was amazing. Um, that's that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I've been doing this break. There's more stuff. I can't. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it. All right. That's it. That's what we've been playing. That's what I've been playing. That's Press X Start Podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. All right. Press X Start Podcast is a podcast that you can listen to on all podcast channels. I don't know how to end this thing. I completely forgot that it's been a really long time. Um, I will say, we hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we enjoy making it. I found it. Don't forget to rate and reviews on your favorite podcasting apps. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Um, yeah, do those things. We appreciate it. You have a good time. You take care. Be safe. Wash your hands, of course, because illness is still out here. Just getting all up in between them fingernails and just doing all that bad stuff.
Excellent.
Bye.
Yeah. An hour and 1 minute. Or less
cool.
than that, actually. It's under an hour.
Yes.
Would you like to see? The last thing was a dig at you.